I mean, the Democrats are being exposed. They got a phony rally. They got phony contestants here, or whatever you want to call them, candidates like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I mean, I'm sorry, Kamala Harris at 9%. What are you guys thinking? And then you got Bernie. Oh, poor Bernie. You know, he was so proud of this little rally thing. So he decided to go over to ABC News and do an interview. But he got a little agitated, shall we say, as he's known to do. But in this case, you know, it's because they brought up somebody who's a little bit of a thorn in his side. Even though he was doing this rally with her, in conjunction with her, AOC is a bit of a competitor. You see, she's the other socialist out there. Well, you got a few socialists, right? Barack, you got Hakeem, and then you got Jasmine, which, well, I don't even know what she is. Some of these people might actually just be communists, shall we say. Bernie Sanders walking out in this big blow-up on an interview with ABC News.
The Beltway consultants, very well paid, who are way out of touch with the 32,000 people who are here today.
Ocasio-Cortez's criticism of Schumer has been harsher, fueling speculation she'll challenge him in the Democratic primary when he is up for re-election in 3 years. For his part, Sanders doesn't want to talk about whether or not Schumer should remain the Democratic leader in the Senate. And he got irritated when I asked him about the possibility of AOC running, abruptly getting up to end the interview.
Okay, you're out there with AOC today. Do you see her as a future of the progressive?
We have one of the untold stories of what's going on in current American politics, is that in the House of Representatives, you have dozens and dozens of strong, smart, disciplined, hardworking young people in the Progressive Caucus. And you know, way back when I first came to the Congress and the House, I helped form the Progressive Caucus. We had 5 people in it at that time. Now they got close to 100. So you got a whole lot of good people. Alexandria is extraordinary. I am so impressed by her work in Congress and she inspires young people all over the country.
Would you like to see her joining the Senate?
Right now, we have, as I said, just a whole lot of people in the Congress. Okay, Jonathan, thanks.
Wait, I got one more. That's important.
Well, I asked you.
Okay.
You know, you want to do nonsense, do nonsense.
No.
I don't want to talk about inside the Beltway stuff. I got 32,000 people.
I was just asking you about AOC because she was out there with you.
No, fine, but I don't want to talk about this. What was the last question?
I was just going to ask you one more question about you. I mean, that's all. I was literally your last.
What is your question?
Well, I mean, it's easier to understand. I want to ask you about your future. This is the biggest crowd. You said you ran for president twice. This is the biggest crowd you've ever seen. Are we going to see you run again, or what's your future?
Oh my gosh, this is like a Puff Piece question, and he basically says, "No, you know, I'm too old." So you think he might want to pass the mantle on, right? And instead, he gets up and leaves the interview because he knows AOC is ahead of him. Oh my gosh, 10-8. Bernie, touchy. What a guy. What a guy. Listen, we got some real frightening people there on the horizon. But as you know, a friend of mine said this morning, he's a total calm, he's spirit-filled. Thank you again.